It's time for the NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Schroeder. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Offensive rebound, and to Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Down low. Gasol with the steal. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Deflects the pass. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Schroeder.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Caldwell-Pope outside. To the middle. Gasol passes to Davis. Good D by Lopez.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Wesley Matthews checked in for Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Caruso. And here's Matthews for the 3. And again, no good by the Lakers. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Harrell the pass to Caruso. Kuzma outside. Over in the corner, Matthews. Here's Harrell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Harrell loves when he gets to mix it up on the inside, and he fights through the D that time.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Back to Giannis. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin, still athletic.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Kuzma. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Well, this is where Giannis does all of his damage. He gets inside the paint, has the size to work you back, and then stretch out and score.
Pass to Kuzma. A pull-up. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The pass to Caruso. Here's Kuzma. Kicks it to Harrell. Fast break, Milwaukee. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Matthews passes to Caruso. The dish now to Harrell. Pass to Kuzma. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And good seeing Kuzma work on that part of his game. Very confident once he gets close.
There's the lob and Kumbo, and stolen by Kuzma. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up 4. After earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin of the underdog.
I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Also, Brook Lopez out there. And it's Augustine in at the point. And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And it's Davis missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Caldwell-Pope outside. Kuzma outside. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Portis.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Lobbed up the... That's a great dunk!
Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Davis kicks to Kuzma. From the arc, Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
Lopez passes to Augustine. Now here's Portis. 6 to shoot. Middleton against Kuzma, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know
But,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Here's James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. Inside. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the Lakers with some changes. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Forbes. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on the free throw.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
1:09 left now here in the second. And Antetokounmpo inside. Davis is on it. Lopez, no luck.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Bucks trail by 6. Here's Yacht. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Davis kicks to Matthews. Three-pointer. And Anthony Davis good for 3. Davis has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Lakers. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Craig. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Harrell. Back to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis inside. Tries again. And the rejection by Giannis. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 5. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gasol. And at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
No doubt among the best passing centers to have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
Giannis with it, picked up by Davis. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. To the inside, Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Giannis, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Augustine comes in for Drew Holiday. Caldwell Pope dishes to Gasol. James wide open. They get the rebound, and Kuzma stays with it. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
James looking around. Caldwell Pope outside. He kicks it to LeBron. That 3 off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
LeBron outside. Back to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Schroeder's got 5.
Well, not known as an outside shooter, he's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
Another shot. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Knocked loose. Gasol passes to Kuzma. And here is James. Shot clock at 5. Nobody near Schroeder. Offline with his 3. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Middleton dishes to Augustine. And the rejection by James. For Los Angeles, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Down low. Banked in off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Great awareness from LBJ. Great at slashing off the ball. Open space available. He filled it.
Middleton the pass to Giannis. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Schroeder passes to Gasol. Giannis with it, picked up by Kuzma. Here's Augustine, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Matthews comes in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Milwaukee, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Augustine.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Milwaukee with the ball. Holiday, the pass to Craig, and stolen by Kuzma. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Holiday, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Lakers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Brook Lopez, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. They get it back. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks trail. Holiday left side. And Forbes kicks to Holiday. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma outside. Harrell the pass to Caruso. Back to Harrell. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Matthews dishes to Harrell. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Connaughton. Kuzma pulls it in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
The Lakers another fast break chance right here. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Bucks also with the sub. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bryn Forbes. It's stolen by Schroeder. James with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. LeBron with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To the paint, Lopez with the steal. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Connaughton passes to Giannis. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. And then for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Schroeder. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Bucks.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's LeBron. Good D by Lopez.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Schroeder against Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Middleton, a good scorer, and good scorers can use the pump fake to their advantage.
Middleton hits them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Now here is Davis. Covered by Giannis. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. He can't hit that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's James missing. Bucks trail by 3. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter.
Chris, Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. James, the pass to Davis. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Lopez, you know what? They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
To take the lead. The shot by Holiday, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
With Schroeder, it's all about speed. He just changes direction and shifts into another gear, Kevin. That's where his advantage lies.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. To tie it up. Missed.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Gasol. And at the 5, home in the paint. And for Brooklyn, they've got Harris. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
James outside. Gasol up top. Back to LeBron. Clock at 6. Over Harris. Here's Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. Over Irving. That one a little long. And here are the Nets. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. With the tip. And Dinwiddie stays with it. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Gasol. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here is Durant following the basket by Anthony Davis. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. From deep. That one's not going to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Gasol. Schroeder outside. On the wing, James pulls up. Gasol. And Gasol able to finish.
You know, he's smart. He's steady. Marc Gasol, he just knows where to position himself to make that play.
Irving against Schroeder. And here's Irving. Harris passes to Jordan. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
James against Harris. LeBron outside. Davis. It's good. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Here's Caruso. Jared Allen making his last shot. LeVert against Matthews. Inside. It's stolen by Allen. Green against Davis. Green dishes to Allen. Pass to LeVert. Nets passing it around, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Shamet missing. Lakers trail by 3. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Harrell. Excellent D there from Allen.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
The pass to LeVert. They kick it out to Green. Shamet on the wing. Back to Allen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's slammed in by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and vertical. AD, one of the few.
Back to LeVert. And Green puts up a deep 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Nets up by 1. And don't go away. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle.
For me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass.
Oh, what a play!
Watch it!
Check out the burst on the big fella. Allen flashing some serious mobility. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Luwawu, the pass to Allen. Here's Luwawu. Passes to LeVert. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Davis, the pass to Caruso. To the middle, and stolen by Prince. Allen kicks to LeVert. Shamet with it. He's against Kuzma, and the layup falls. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Here's Harrell. Nails the baby hook. Harrell's got his first bucket in this one.
Continuing to polish his offensive skill set, Harrell's become a go-to scorer from this range.
Prince, the pass to Luwawu. To the paint. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Kuzma outside. Down low. Stolen by Allen. Prince, the pass to LeVert. Back to Prince. Pass to Luwawu. Allen trying to break free.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Matthews dishes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Here's Prince, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. And it's sent back by Allen. Kuzma outside. The feed to Harrell. Excellent D there from Allen. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's the break. Prince's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Caruso. Now Kuzma. It's stolen. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Joe Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. From deep three-point range, and so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with the 9 point. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to... Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
We've got Durant also out there, Joe Harris. Jordan is out there with Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Gasol kicks it over to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
KD, that's for 2. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
It's good on the putback.
Beating everyone to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD, getting it done.
Fires from the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
James against Harris. And James throws it down hard.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Schroeder kicks to James. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. James left side. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's LeVert in for Harris. And then for the Lakers, Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Anthony Davis.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
It's tipped. Back to LeBron. Over Durant. Brooklyn with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And slam dunk by Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Schroeder passes to LeBron. Schroeder outside. To the inside. Harrell kicks to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Stolen by LeVert. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Right wing. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
And the Lakers making a change here. Matthews is checked in. On the wing, James. LeVert defending. Back to James. Inside. Stolen by Allen. KD with it. Matthews covering. And stolen by LeBron. And they're running. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Don't kid yourself. Harrell can challenge you with the dribble, something he's doing more and more.
Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Gasol's checked in. Here's Allen. Bucket is good. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
Lets the 3 fly. Allen with the rebound.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Nobody near Schroeder. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Schroeder's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defensive mindset. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the center position. Allen with it. Gasol covering. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul. Irving's checked in for the Nets. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 10.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Harris against James. Gasol deciding where to go with it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. He feeds it to Jordan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Harris. And the layup is good. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder kicks to James. To the paint. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Schroeder passes to LeBron. Fader on the way. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Harris outside. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count it.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Passes it to Irving. A 3-ball. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Over Harris. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from LeBron.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Nobody near Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. It's stolen by Harris. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. Here's Allen. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. A nice shot by LeBron.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from 3-point range. James, the pass to Schroeder. Dishes to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James against Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 8-footer. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Anthony Davis. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Schroeder against Irving. The putback, and Gasol able to finish.
Big possession. Good idea to get the ball into the hands of Marc Gasol.
Nets leading by 4. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. The 3. Irving can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. It's stolen by Schroeder. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
The putback, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remains calm under pressure.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
when you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. He shoots again. Count it!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
I mean, amazing. Mark was drafted 48th overall. Even after his brother Powell was drafted 3rd overall, might have put a chip on Mark's shoulder.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And stolen by LeBron.
You know, I can't say I'm all that surprised that pass resulted in a steal. That was a 50-50 chance of getting through at best.
No good from three-point territory. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And here's KD for 3. Poked away. The second chance effort buries the jump shot.
Those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Outside Durant from deep. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And here's KD for 3.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Harris against Holiday. Harris kicks to Irving. And the Nets miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Here's Durant. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo, and he comes up with the deuce. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And here's Giannis, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Bucks passing it around. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton, not enough on that one as it misses.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Irving. The shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Holiday, here we go. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Trying to get open is Lopez. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 3. Shoots and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Here's Dinwiddie. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Bucks also changing it up. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Over to the left wing. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely gave him a slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Landry Shamet is out there with LeVert. And it's Green. Then there's Allen. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Antetokounmpo. LeVert the pass to Green. Feeds to Allen. And no good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Craig. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Nets trail by 5. To the inside. Luwawu. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Nets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Portis. Prince finds LeVert. And here's Irving. Count it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Augustine. Here's Portis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Brooklyn. Durant's checked in for Prince. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Karis LeVert. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Torrey Craig. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Augustine. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Stolen by Holiday. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Landry Shamet comes in for Irving. 1:39 left here in the second. For 3, Harris. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Shamet the pass to Harris. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Taken away by Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Holiday. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Passes it to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Durant missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Nets have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from KD. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Giannis drives in. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Jumps up. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They're in better shape now than they were at one point. And that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in its center. Harris misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Nets with the lead. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Durant dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player.
Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
For the lead, Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Durant. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's LeVert in for Dinwiddie. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Nets on defense. Portis in the post, working on Green. Tries it from 9. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
LeVert with a wide-open look. Here's Allen. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And yes, it's good. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Karis LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
The Nets shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Taurean Prince comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And a wide open look for Portis. And the Bucks miss again.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Prince, right side. Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Jeff Green. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Pass to LeVert. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Allen, great positioning on the putback. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
to the left side wing. Craig passes to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Giannis missing. Dinwiddie wide open. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Brooklyn ahead as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Jordan is out there with Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
KD against Antetokounmpo. LeVert the pass to KD. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. A 3 off the inbound. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Karis LeVert. Nets leading by 16. And a wide open look for Irving. The rebound by Holiday.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Irving looking for an opening. From deep, Jordan. They get it back. Harris kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Baseline try, but he stays with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday, covered by Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Here's Giannis. And at last, they get one to fall.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and it's Irving missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets leading by 16. Jordan the pass to Irving. Back to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Bucks shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Holiday against Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
KD dishes to Jordan. Dinwiddie against Lopez. For 3, Harris. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now the Bucks moving it up. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Middleton. Good work there as it goes.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Harris looking it over. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Nets making a change here. LeVert's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Middleton outside to the middle and to Tecumbo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 18 points for Giannis.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Brooklyn.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kevin Durant.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lets it go from deep. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. And a new group in for the Nets. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Durant. Rodion Kurucs comes in for Joe Harris. Luwawu is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Johnson kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. From outside, off the mark. Here's Craig, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol in at the 5 down low. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here's DiVincenzo. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. The feed to Lopez. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And so Gasol will bring it up for Los Angeles. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you have to have appreciation for how Gasol does everything well. Polished scorer, skilled rebounder, solid passer, and the man defends.
Here's Holiday. And the pass to DiVincenzo. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis. Rises up and swats that shot away.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. From outside the arc. A rebound by the Lakers.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Caldwell-Pope against Middleton. To the inside. Here's Davis. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Back to LeBron. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Looking to end the run. Lopez, no luck.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Up again, kept alive. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday with the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. For 3, James on the follow. James has got 8.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Harrell the pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. 4 on the clock. And again, the Lakers no good. 10 points separating the teams. Here's Connaughton, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now here's Harrell trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
Impressive thing.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Bounce pass from Augustine. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Matthews. Passes to Connaughton. Augustine from outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-4 run. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
Sometimes all you can do is wrap up Davis and hope he doesn't make the shot.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Augustine. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma left side. Pass to Davis. And the shot goes down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 14. And we'll... Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma's
biggest area of growth would definitely be.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the point. And Forbes kicks to Craig. There's the pass to Portis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, Harrell gets up there and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
Matthews passes to Kuzma. Outside, Davis. The kick out to Matthews. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis with the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Feeds it to Lopez. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Harrell dishes to Davis. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Forbes with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. They get it again. Here's Craig. And nothing is falling for him right now. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Schroeder. And Harrell slams it in.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound, crucial to this offense and his production.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Now Portis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Giannis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
James outside. Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 21. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Giannis. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, LeBron right through the...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. What'd you think, Kenny, about what...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the 5. Bucks trail by 19. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Giannis has got 10.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
That's tipped and stolen by DiVincenzo. Bucks another fast break opportunity here. And here's the fast break. Middleton against LeBron. Dishes to Davis. Uncovered. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I don't know how you contest AD's jump shot. I mean, look how tall he is and where he shoots it from. Nobody's bothering that.
Holiday dishes to Lopez.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Schroeder. And it's off from 3-point range.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's... Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Lakers leading by 15. Passes it to LeBron. From past the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Ahead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
GA, thank you. It's stolen by Kumbo. Here's Augustine. They grabbed their own miss. Antetokounmpo, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Caruso. Matthews left side. Takes the 3. Tips it. Augustine grabs the board. Bucks trail by 15. The wide open look here for Lopez. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Harrell. Matthews scanning the floor. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Lakers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And so he hits the technical free throw. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Torrey Craig in for Pat Connaughton. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Davis from downtown, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
There has to be some alteration in the game plan, but I don't think it's enough to shut down AD.
The offensive rebound. Lakers leading by 17. There's the triple. And Matthews kicks to Caruso. Kuzma passes to Harrell. Back to Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got his first basket.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. They have made it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Craig in a 2-guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. The pass to Craig. Back to Middleton. Shoots from the corner. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Schroeder. Craig can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gasol finds James. 11 feet away. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Bucks trail by 17. Portis, the pass to Holiday. Back to Portis. And here's Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Torrey Craig. And the Lakers also making a change. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Outside for Gasol. Back to James. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Schroeder. LeBron against Lopez. Misses from short range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Kumbo goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
LeBron against Holiday. Can they get it? And LeBron with the nice bucket inside. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
To the paint, and stolen by James. Inside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Takes the 13-footer. That shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Out to the right wing. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. 1:20 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound. The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Can't nail the jumper. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 15-point game. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to James. To the paint, to the left wing. Here's Schroeder. Here's Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope. And it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. Right side, Jordan. Got a piece of it. Now the Lakers on the break. Caldwell Pope finds Gasol. Back to Caldwell Pope. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gasol. And that one is off. The Nets go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Irving. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Schroeder outside. We're about 1 minute into the first. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gasol kicks to Davis over Durant. And again, no good by the Lakers. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. James against Harris. James in the post. Here's Schroeder. And that misses everything.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And here's Harris from the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
In a class by himself, no one matches up with LeBron in transition.
High post, KD. Davis is there. Jordan dishes to KD. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. The Nets also changing it up. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Joe Harris. And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
Beautiful pass. LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
And that one's good, Irving.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's LeBron. Schroeder outside. The 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. And the pass to Schroeder. Back to James. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And stolen by Harrell. Pass to James. And the dunk by James.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Now here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Allen. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Schroeder. There's the three. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Allen finds LeVert. And the three off target. Lakers trail by 3. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Harrell. Schroeder outside, and it's Harrell at the elbow. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets out in front, up 3. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think you get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Davis is out there with Harrell. Then it's Matthews. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the 1 spot. Lakers trail by 5. Matthews finds Harrell. Kuzma outside. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Out to Kuzma. Davis gets a wide open look. No good there off the double clutch.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Harrell. And again, the Lakers no good. Nets leading by 7. Passes it to Llewellyn. Now Shamet. Jordan with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Gasol. Bank shot. No good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Kuzma finds Harrell. Count that bucket.
What a great shot. This is why Harrell shoots over 60% for his career.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Shamet. Outside Matthews. And there's the pass to Caruso. Pass to Harrell. Fires for 3. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, LeBron's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Kicks it out to Schroeder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Caldwell Pope, finished off the break. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Gasol. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Over Durant, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nets with the lead. LeVert kicks to Jordan. Tipped away. LeVert the pass to Jordan. And here is Irving. Harris outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's LeBron. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant for 3. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a... That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Back to Irving. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The putback, James on the follow. James has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Harris. There's the dish to Jordan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the technical free throw is good. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound.
Great anticipation by Marc Gasol, really known for defensive rebounding, but he did it that time on the offensive glass.
Dinwiddie up top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. LeBron against Harris. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 3. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Schroeder, and he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got his first points of the night.
A blur in the open court. Schroeder covers ground in a hurry.
Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Here's Irving. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
LeBron passes to Gasol. Davis dishes to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Shots good by Durant.
This is what you like about Kevin Durant. Doesn't need to press the issue. Mid-range is close enough.
Caldwell Pope outside. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter. 50% from the field. Dinwiddie kicks to Allen. Irving passes to KD. Over Davis. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. Outside, Davis. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. "17-foot shot on the way."
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
LeBron against Harris. Gasol dishes to Davis. Tips it up. James on the follow. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Irving. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Schroeder finds James to the inside. Gasol passes to James. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we're coming right. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Harrell. Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5. Kuzma outside. Outside, Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Brooklyn trailing to the wing right side. Here's Luwawu, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Los Angeles guys shooting a meager 37% for the game. There's the pass to Davis. Tries from 7. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Davis. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead. Poked loose and stolen by Harrell. Kuzma outside. Outside Matthews. This one for three. The Lakers get it back in a new 14.
And they continue to control the glass.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Prince finds Shamet. Green breaking loose, and that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Down low. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Out to the right wing. Here's Luwawu. The three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Harrell. And a missed layup. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Luwawu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron comes in for Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Irving subbed in for Landry Shamet. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And that one is good. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Kyrie has done it again. He loved the big shot and the big moment.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Matthews. He dishes it to Harrell. Back to Matthews. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Matthews has got his first points in this one. Nets trail by 4. Irving kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. 1:43 left in the game. And it's LeVert missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Kuzma against Durant. Outside Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma inside. Guarded by KD. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Wesley Matthews. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nets trail by 4. Got it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside and stolen by Jordan.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it. And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Schroeder. James outside. Over KD. Got it!
Your go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
stepping up with the game on the line. Marc Gasol delivering in the clutch.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Excellent defense by Anthony Davis. He does not disappoint. Big-time play from AD.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Irving. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Durant finds Harris. Misses the three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And here are the Nets. 4-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie outside. Jordan up top. The wide open look for Durant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Holiday with the three. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. KD with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Middleton against Durant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he makes good on the layup.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
To the middle. Here's Harris. And stolen by DiVincenzo. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his three.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific...